In 2012, Gravity Falls premiered on the Disney Channel in the United States and was later moved to Disney XD through season airings and had a total of 2 seasons with 40 episodes. During the time of its broadcasting, the witty screenwriting with the characters and animation quality as well as the premise of the cartoon concept, it was considered one of the best animated cartoons of the mid to late 2000s when the series concluded in 2016. Introduced in Season 1 Episode 1 Tourist Trap, Soos Ramirez, shortened to Soos in the series, was one of the supporting characters and even that of a main character as well, with the focus being that on Dipper and Mabel Pines. The character of Soos was considered very important in the series. An interesting online theory is that through most of the series, Soos is alone and doesn't have a girlfriend or any sort of companionship. The theory explains that in Season 2, Episode 5, Soos and the Real Girl fully addresses this particular issue. Prior to the episode and throughout the series, the fact that Soos didn't have a girlfriend was mentioned by nearly all of the characters in the series, and due in part to Soos's own social attitudes toward women. The character of Melody was introduced in the episode in part to help complete the character of Soos for the series by giving him a companion, someone to get along with, someone to love. Through the course of the episode, Melody seems to have a lot in common with Soos, and Dipper along with Mabel are actually surprised that Soos is actually compatible with a real woman. By the end of the episode, the pair of them mutually agree to begin a relationship, although it has to be a long distance one mentioned in the series due to Melody not residing in Gravity Falls but in Portland. At the time, viewers were actually optimistic of the fact that Melody would to Soos as a character as mentioned, and that the character of Melody would be an interesting character depicted in future episodes, and even possibly become an interesting character in her own right. But the character of Melody didn't appear in a significant role for the rest of the series. Besides Soos and the Real Girl, the only other episodes to feature Melody were a brief video chat with Soos in the Season 2 Episode 9, The Love God, and Weirdmageddon 2 and 3, both in non-speaking cameo appearances. Further online discussions of the topic of Melody and Soos stating that it would not be technically that of a long-distance relationship, as one source mentioned that the distance from Portland to Gravity Falls by car drive is just 40 minutes. So the both of them could easily be in a serious relationship on distance not being that much of a problem. But it was interpreted by others that the aspect of giving Soos a girlfriend was just done as a plot device to help give further depth to Soos when he was already essentially a main character of the series, which later happened to be moot when Melody would only have minor appearances in the rest of the series. The whole concept of Soos having a girlfriend was almost made redundant and not even worth doing at all. Sometimes a character can be forgotten because you expected to see them more but didn't.